I just went outside and had a smoke. And I thought to myself, I can create whatever I want in my world. In my world, like, I kind of got thrown off from my whole, like, thing I was having, like, going on and feeling. Because I just felt like it's inner peace, but it's like being lonely affects my, like, there's it's like I went and talked to this one person, and I could just tell by his tone that he's never going to be a happy person, and he's only going to bring negativeness to me. Not all the time. Sometimes he doesn't. And sometimes he's there for me when he knows how to make the tears go away. But if I'm not, like, if I'm in a good mood, he's not somebody I can talk to. Someone to talk to when you're not in a very good mood. That has a lot to say, like. And so I'm like, I put the phone to my ear and I heard it, and I just pulled it away from my ear. And I thought I was still in my own moment, my own world. And then once I brought this other person to my ear and heard their tone, it's like, I don't want to hear that. So then he's all hyped up on caffeine and stuff, and easily agitated and trying to manipulate me. And trying to get me to want him. And it's annoying. It annoys me when people do that. They try to manipulate you. To try to get love from you. No. Don't argue and bring negative energy to me if you want my attention. Don't try to belittle me, like, you know. And he's my ex. And I don't want to be with him, but he's there when he's the only person I know that will be there all the time for me, no matter what. No, not all the time, but you know what I mean, like 9 out of 10 times he will answer if I'm upset. Like, he can't contact me because he messed a lot of things up in my life, and he pissed my mom off, and I'm not supposed to talk to him. But he's the only person that, at the moment, who can make the tears go away and be there when I need somebody just to be there. And he's there for the moment. And I was trying to tell him my idea I was thinking about. And I said, talking about the past, I was like, I can create the past and the present. We create the past and the present. Like, the past is happening right now as I speak. I can't get the moment back. I can't get that word back I just said. I can make it up right now, make up for it right now, but I can't go back and undo everything I've already done. I can go look at everything. That's what I'm doing today. I think it's fascinating. And it helps me bring me to a better place. Maybe help me understand myself better. Help me understand I am a loving person. It's just this world. It's not me, it's the world. Like, how I am and who I am is affected by who you are. Because I'm a lover, and if you try to manipulate me or try to make fun of me or belittle me because you don't know who you are, and you laugh, those insecure laughs, and I can tell when they're insecure laughs. I'm just being me. Or when people are just wanting attention and they don't see who they actually really are, and it causes chaos in my soul. It makes me feel unbalanced and very timid to this kind of people. I'm not like everybody else. I'm me. And they say just be you in this world, but everyone's trying to fit in. And it's like they look at me being different, and we don't know how to function together. Like, it's not gonna be like people. We're not gonna be able to connect right away. It's gonna be awkward because we're used to people being how people are or were, and we assume. And, well, I don't know how to deal with this. People just ignore the negative things other people do and say. It's like, I don't want to be around it. And I got mistreated a lot by people. That they harassed and mentally and emotionally, harassed, abused, because people try to make themselves feel better because they don't feel good about themselves. And I would never understand why people do that. And they'll only do it in groups of people. Like I used to tell these people in the hall or at school, like after I went through all this stuff with people and people were whatever, And then I went and I put it up this big wall and this big hardness about me. Like, I got really hard for a little bit in life, and I was like, I don't give a two fucks what you think, and you're not gonna fuck with me. Do you hear me? I will. You know what I mean? I remember, like, I was in this art class once, and this girl was just so, like, evil. And, you know, they're doing, like, trying to do, like, be sarcastic, but they're, and try to be nice, act all nice, but we're gonna be sarcastic and try to insult you and hurt you. Oh my gosh, so funny. You know, it's like, no, like, you know, and I didn't like that, and I was really hard at that point in my life, and it makes me laugh today, because I use this phrase. I'm like, bitch, if you're feeling froggy, then jump, and go meet me in the parking lot after school. She never did. All the people here just talked. And I'm like, I'm not a violent person. That's not who I am. But I was pushed to the limit. Like, that's not who I am. But you guys are so mean that you push somebody like me to that point where I'm hurt so much. You guys hurt me so much every day that I'm willing to punch you in the face. My art teacher, she heard me, and she didn't even say anything to me. She let me say that because she knew that girl was a bitch, and my teacher knew who I was. And I went to a goody two-shoes school. Like, not goody. They just talk a lot of shit. They're emotionally abusive at that school. And it's like, preppy people galore. Like, everybody's a prep. And I used to dress nice and wear brand name clothes and do my hair, and I look good, and I, like, look like had my shit together. You know, like, you have to fit in, so you don't, because if you stand out, you have to go through all the bullshit. And I was tired of all that fake bullshit, like, the fakeness. That wasn't me. So I was rebellious. So then, and everybody always thought I was a pothead, even before I was a pothead, because I was who I was, and I drank a lot of energy drinks because I have ADHD, and my eyes would always be red because I would wear these hard contacts so I could see better, but the hard contacts made my eyes all red, so everybody always thought I was high, all the time, and they always judged me, even if I wasn't high. And so eventually, I did get high. I didn't smoke before. I only did that a couple times before school, and I never was hardly at school high, because I was too paranoid. I thought I'd always get caught. People were afraid of me, intimidated. And I'm like, I'm hurt. I'm hurt being here with all you. And that's how I felt. Like, people, like, when other people said things, and I I got angry really easy because I was hurt. Anger is just a emotion that tries to suppress being hurt. There's no need to be angry. When we're angry, we just put our negative pain onto other people. And it's not gonna do anything to better ourselves or make anything, better. My contacts keep fogging up right now. And I think once I get my eyes checked again, a lot of the pressure will go away. I can hardly see. It's what do I look at if I'm looking at something I can't see it? What do I look at? It's hard to communicate. And I'm so beautiful on the inside. I am. And my mom says that you have to have a key to get to it. A lock. Combination to open that up. Other people have told me that too. And told me, they're like, it was mean, they're like, well, you're gonna, a lot of people are gonna miss out on who you are, and it's something along those lines, they're gonna miss out on who I truly am on the inside. Because I put up a front, I put up a wall from all the pain. And it's I know I talk a lot about pain and struggle and on here. And I talk about those things because I bottle everything up inside. And I'll let you be whoever you want to be, even if you're an asshole, and even if it does hurt. Because you're just a person who's insecure about yourself. And I don't want to hurt you back. It's I want you to get better. I want you to be happy, because I'm happy in the inside. I'm beautiful. I just need somebody to be my playmate, to be beautiful with, because people in this world shut her down, shut her off, and she goes away because you're mean. And you make fun of her. Beautiful. Something you can't understand. And it's not me, it's you. Because I'm a beautiful soul. Full of love. And it's not me. And I always thought it was me. It wasn't me. I just hope she'll stay and stop going away. She's in there. She's always in there. She's cute and playful, and She likes to learn. She likes to make other people happy. That's all she wants. She doesn't want to hurt you. Because she's been through pain. She doesn't want to hurt you. She likes to make fun with you. And her moods and emotions get in the way. Huh. I'm just trying to let her out and be me, who I am. I'm not saying everybody needs to be like me, but I want you to be you, but stop trying to put Lover down or put her away. Because you can't understand her. Don't hurt something you don't understand. You throw Lover's world off, and she goes out there in the world. And Lover doesn't know how to deal with people. She doesn't know if they're good, if they're bad, or if they're really good at pretending to be good, and they're bad. The Lover's not perfect. I don't like to do responsibilities. I do, but I like to think about things a lot. I like to think. And then I get I'm like, oh, I want to do these things. I want to learn and read my chapters for school and do all this other stuff. I really do. I like to help people and spend company with. But Lover said, I don't think about things. And find my love. I think about Lover a lot. Lover and me thinks about her future to be. She just never knew she could come out. I keep staring like that, like just pausing because my eyes, the energy in me right now, it's like, in my eyes, and then as I keep them open, it feels really good, and then I see love, in the light, I see light. And it's pretty and nice. And these moments don't happen very often. They only happen when I'm with myself. And so far, I experience the most when I'm by myself. I experience these moments the most. I can feel like it feels good. It feels really good. And then, but then somebody comes in and distracts my mind with their energy that they bring with them. Like, I'm at my own peace of mind. And they distract. Lover knows she has to do responsibilities. But it's like, I don't want to deal with all those negative mind distractors, like, who try to hurt love in the world. I don't have to deal with them, but don't want to. My elbow's shaking. My arm. Wow. That's cool. They want to. They're mean, and I don't like that. I don't know how to deal with them, talk with them. They get offended with the truth. Because lover's not trying to hurt. They get offended and defensive and try to attack me with their manipulation. And I'm like, lover's smart. I'm smart. And I know what you're doing, so stop it. It's annoying. I'm very smart, and I know what you're doing. I'm so smart that I understand I can do whatever I want and be whoever I want. Like, I'm smart like an old person. Like, they do weird ass shit. You'll understand when you start doing that weird ass shit. Like, I've evolved. Like, I don't know if I must have been somebody else in my past life, because I'm very wise. Or maybe it's because of the experiences and I've dealt with in the struggle and the pain, and that has to do with it. But it's fun to think about me being somebody else in the past life. That's fun. Lovers, that's fun. That's cool. That's a cool idea. Even if you can't prove it, it's like, I just want to. Sometimes those are fun ideas, and people get so defensive about those. Like, let me talk like I was somebody else in my past life. I'm gonna have fun. Let me have fun. Say with the idea, because it could be true. You never know. And how I thought about the other day about SeaWorld. And I said in my past life, if I ever come back as an animal in my past life, I want to be a dolphin that lives in SeaWorld. Maybe. I don't want to be a dolphin that lives in the ocean, because I don't want to be attacked by sharks. Sharks scare me. The ocean floor scares me. I always think something's gonna bite me. And I can't see very well, so I can't see if the shark's coming. And Dad, even before he did this to me at the ocean, I was still always like, scaredy cat. And he goes and grabs the nurse shark, and I was a little child. And he goes grab the nurse shark, and he stands by me in the ocean. And I look down. He's like, hey, look at this. Look what I found. Oh, he's like, he was holding it. So I petted it. He said, it has no teeth. The nurse shark. So I was petting it. And right when I was petting it, he lets it go. And all the people run away by the beach. And I'm like, that's not very nice. That's mean. Well, maybe, I don't know if I knew it had teeth or not. Maybe, you know what I mean? And then my brother almost got stung by a jellyfish. They said that he was peeing. Something about if you pee, the jellyfish was attracted to it. I don't know. I think they're just talking shit. And then we go swimming down into Keys. And they didn't tell me not to have shinies on my swimsuit. Those bastards. because I go in the water and it scares me. Can I go scuba snorkeling? And then I go down and try to get seashells. Or crab claws. And I go down all the way and I grab this claw for my cousin. And I come up and everybody's yelling at me. Because they're like, you almost got stung by a stingray. If it would have snatched its tail at you, I'd be stung. And I'm like, this place is dangerous for Lover. And then Dad didn't tell me till I was on the boat. He's like, we saw a barracuda this big, like big, this big, swim right past you. And then Dad told me, you should have taken those sparklies off your swimsuit. Dad said, barracudas are attracted to shiny things and they'll bite you. Why did you not tell me this before? And then later that night, we were gonna go fishing, shark fishing and nighttime fishing. And they take us to the same exact spot we were swimming in during the daytime, and we caught mean things, scary things. I didn't go swimming the next day. No. Maybe I did, I might have, but still, no. So then after those kind of experiences, like going to the ocean, I brought for like a baby, because I couldn't find a big one, a blow up little boat, and I put my legs, like, I fit in it just enough, so then I didn't have to touch the floor, and I'd paddle, and it had like a little thing, glass thing, so I could look through it, and then I used it, I'd sit closer to the shore, and I'd take the seaweed, and I'd shake it on my boat, and then little creatures would fall out into my thing, little tiny crabs, tiny fish, fun things would fall out, and I like to shake it, because they're little tiny creatures. Oh, what I was talking about. I'd be more expressive too. She comes out with expression. She's very expressive. But it's like, you don't have to be expressive all the time. Like, I'm used to being with my mom who's blind, so I can just be me and just talk, and do whatever, you know. Dum, 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 dum. I know people do like, when they talk, like, oh, yeah, yeah, oh, okay, yeah, I'm paying attention. You ain't paying that much attention, you're faking. We all have thoughts in our head that are going on and be like, what is this person talking about? You cut the grass earlier? Oh, okay, you got new flowers? I don't have anybody cut my grass to give me flowers. I'm a human being, and I think about myself. At the moment, I probably think about my babies. I think about my babies a lot. I'd be a good mom. I'm kind of nervous and excited to be a mom in the future. Like, I'm 20 years old. I need to, like, find my lover, like, be with my lover. Oh, smoking is a big issue. Like, it's gonna take a lot for me to quit. I'd have to be really in love to quit smoking, and be so in love that I want to make babies. with this person. I'd have to be so in love that I'd quit smoking. That's the only thing that's gonna make me quit, to be honest. But then it's like, I just need to I want a stable home. I want stability. I want to have my own place, my own home, be with my lover. And I know the picture we paint will never be what we think it to be, you know, like the picture is right now, this is my picture, right, my present day moment, I'm sitting on my chair, and the picture we think about in the future, like, oh, I'm gonna be with Prince Charming, and have little munchkins, little rascals. No. Well, who knows? See? And it's like, I don't want to feel like one of the ladies from the past who's just like a housewife or a house, you know. I want to have like my own, be my own person and make my own money. It's like, then I think in my head, I'm a lady and you're a guy. I don't know if it's because I just got raised in this household under an independent parent that I had this thought in the back of my head that I need to have a job, I need to be independent and need all these things. But in actuality, I just want to be, I wouldn't mind my husband making the money and I be mama and do creative things and not just stay at the house and be a clean person, like clean everything and be like that kind of person. No, different. Like go out into make my own story. I just don't want to do things that involves money, because money people are mean, and I love it, and they've been mean to me. That's why I don't want. When it comes to money, it's like you're paying us $7 an hour, and or you're paying us $7. I wouldn't pay somebody. If I was on the street and somebody asked me to do something for an hour for them, and they gave me $7. And they talk down to me and talk shit and make me do all this shit. Hell no, that's not worth $7. You can go kiss my ass. It's the truth. Hell no. But I live in this world, and this world is, you have to work and make money. But lovers like that would destroy lover. Unless she is with nice people. A different kind of nice. I don't people think of nice as like that lady at church, like sitting behind the desk, the front desk, doing like that kind of nice. No. She's nice. Sometimes there's some people that worked at the church back in the day that weren't. A lot of people. I mean like real, and not trying to and let me grow. Somebody who will let me grow and accept me for who I am. And I'm a very hard worker. And if you gave me the tools and you allowed myself to be me, I could create a lot of things, and I could get a lot of things done, like, out of this world. Like, when I do work, I get it done completely and thoroughly. Like, when I did work, because I felt so uncomfortable being in that situation at work, with these mean people trying to harass me and trying to manipulate me and talk down to me about behind my back to other people. I felt so uncomfortable in that situation that it, like, emotional abuse, and mental abuse, that it just puts pressure. And, like, I'm good with people and customers, and you guys are just mean and old, and just not just there, other places too. And I'm like, I get my job done completely, and then you, like, I do the work, and I do it fast, and I do it done. When I get it, I do it completely, because I don't take my time and talk to people while I do it, so time will pass faster. Y'all who run establishments are dumbasses. Seriously. Give your people more breaks. Then we go have cigarette smokes, because I have to deal with you. Just people in general, like, they like, let me have cigarette smokes. Breaks. Because I don't have anything else to do, and you have to think of all these things I need to do, and then once I come to your establishment for a long enough time, a couple weeks, I will get everything done and do everything and catch you up, that I will not have to do. I don't have to do anything else. Like, what, in like a week? Not a week, but you know what I mean? I do other tasks, because you keep trying to make me do more tasks, because you're trying to keep me busy. Because you're a witch lady. Not just them, but mean people who take advantage of Lover. Because she's a hard worker, and she doesn't like to sit around and just chit chat. She doesn't want to be your friend, because you're mean. She's not going to kiss your ass and talk that way with you, because you're mean. And I don't care. That's not who I am. And I'm not gonna, just because you're paying me with your money, I'm not gonna be somebody I'm not to satisfy you. Yeah, I was gonna think of a name. I don't know what to call them. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I wanted a silly name to call them. Can't think of a right name. They suck. And I swear most business people are dirty. Like, they are doing something else underneath what they're doing. There's always people in higher establishments, it feels like they're always doing something not very something that shouldn't, so they're hiding something, and they're doing stuff that they're not supposed to be doing, like drugs, selling, like just doing illegal stuff that's not, just they need to cover it. So they don't really give two fucks about their employees or their customers, because they're doing something else. They just need the government to see this so they can get away. I ain't stupid. Never knows. She just doesn't say it. She knows exactly what you do. She just doesn't say it. She just doesn't. She's smart, but she just doesn't tell you what she knows, because she's super smart. And it amazes me at how smart she is. That's why I'm so fascinated with my thoughts and the way I am, and they're pretty cool ideas. And when you put two together, it's like, whoa. And everything else, like, I don't know details. I don't know details about the past, or I'm not good. I don't know who's like, oh, we're smart because we know about celebrities and what they're doing when we watch movies. No. Sorry. Not sorry. I'm not sorry. That's the truth. I can't see me. There's people who, what kind of people were there? There's people who talk about people, talk about, the first kind of person, there's people who talk about people. Second person is, they talk about surface level things like movies, like weather, third kind of person, it talks about ideas. That's me. I need more idea people. They're just more rare. They're rare. They're more rare in this world. We all have a brain, and we all think ideas. We just share them with me. I like that. And I like to be around people sometimes. But I like to be with myself at times too. Yeah, because people, like, they're not as smart as Lover. And Lover's like, this is boring. Because Lover always wants to be learning something, understanding something. She can understand you really fast. She understands that she will never understand your perspective of life because she's never lived in your body. She understands that. She understands that we will never understand each other completely and fully because I've been in my body for 20 years. And only had my experiences, and you've never had my experiences. I've never had yours, so I know for a fact I won't understand that. But on the contrary, I see, like, and then Lover's like, see, look, I threw a word out like that, like contrary. Like, who says? I don't consider myself in that way as a smart person. Like, let's go put on our lab coats. Let's go read a book. No, Lover likes to have fun. And I love it. And this sucks because I'm going to say it now. I love it. I'm going to say it now. Wait, what was I going to say? I forget sometimes, my memory. Oh, and you go like, oh no, I remember. I come off very I come off not as smart as I am. And you may think I'm naive. Like, aww, that cute little innocent white girl. Oh, how cute. Pinch her cheeks. She's so cute. Aw, she would never get what we're doing. Because we're big people. And we're really smart. And she would never get what we're doing. Huh? So how are you guys? You say, oh, how are you guys today? She would never know what we're doing. Just with anybody, like, not like, even if it's for something good or something bad or like, I understand a lot of things. And I like putting two and two together. And there's certain people in this, you know what you're doing. And, you know, I like to put two and two together. It's challenging to me. I find it interesting. And I mean, what? You say what? And people are like, man, I know you're smarter than you are. I think that about other people. I know you're smarter than you are, and you play stupid. They don't use voices like that. I could be an actor. Like, if I, like, you get all sad. Oh, my hamster died. Okay. I saw this guy outside this morning, and he was doing something with doors, and like making doors, and he put it on his shoulder, and I was singing, the ants go marching one, but he reminded me of a worker, an ant. The ants go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. I think about those kind of things. You would love to be inside my brain. That's why I post stuff on Twitter and do this. Well, I don't do it to benefit other people. I mean, it's there for you to use as a tool in your life to see, compare it to your life. But in actuality, I did this to understand myself and look at myself and see me for who I am. And I think some funny things. Like, or like there's this pure emotion, and like you can see the pain and see, once you talk about it, you can see what it is for what it, like, you'd be like, oh, okay. I always think that whatever anybody does, I shouldn't be upset about. Like, why let them hurt me? But it does hurt. Duh, because if we can't, we have to love. If we're trying to find a lover and we're gonna get married, people are retarded. Oh my gosh. See? And I'm not trying to bring offense to people who are retarded. I catch myself. Because that's, not appropriate for, I try to be sensitive for people who are like that. But it's like, you're not using your, these people are so stupid. Like, we want to get married and find our lover, but we're mean people, and we don't know how to love right. And when we do fall in love with our lover, you guys must have a really sad life and not fun. Like, y'all don't act like lovers. I just feel bad for you, and your whole life you're not gonna. It's like you're never gonna get it. And it's like I can show you through. The only way you can change you is if I show you how I change me. I can't change you. I can only show you how I change. And I'm not perfect, and I make mistakes, and I've been insecure about my body, I've been insecure about myself, and everybody has. Yeah. We live in society, this thing called society, and it's run by money and stuff. I walk on eggshells all the time. Everybody does. Never saying what you think. Everybody be walking on eggshells to not offend people. But Walking on eggshells. And you guys act like I'm not shy. I have prints. Excuse me. Nobody's exactly like if I meet somebody and they're completely not like me, I'm gonna have to learn how to communicate with them. Like I can communicate with anybody. This is who I am. Why do I keep doing that? Because everybody's gonna give me. Because people are ding nuts. They're dumb. Ding 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 ding. Ding nuts. Ding 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 ding. Ding nuts. And it's true. I could explain it and elaborate it in a whole different way. I'm not saying you are, or you're just ignorant. You lack the awareness. And once you're aware in this world, you understand everything and see everything for what it is. And it pisses you off. It makes you sad. Because you don't know where to start or how to deal with it. Like, you see all this stuff, but how am I, one person, supposed to do anything about it? When the mass majority of people, you know, are a certain way. I'm gonna go buy cigarettes because I've been talking for more than an hour. No, I haven't. I've been talking for 57 minutes.